Harris to about the 20. I want to show how they've been sparked on both sides of the football in the third quarter. The
little sequence right before halftime, giving the Steelers 3 points, didn't seem like, and ever since that play, the energy has completely shifted.
Pickett throwing, got his man inside the 5-yard line to about the 2, and that's Freiermuth again.
Right up the gut and just stands in there, and I don't know how he gets this ball off. Quinnen Williams had him dead to rights. There's no flinch. Oh. Good height matchup on DJ Reed.
Pickett looking for the end zone. He got there. Touchdown, Steelers.
I want to see more. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Look, he hasn't. It's one quarter of football, right?
This is going to be returned from the 5-yard line by Ty Johnson. Johnson trying to find an opening, can't find one, is brought down at about the 20-yard line. Oh yeah, Steelers Spanish radio announce team Alvaro Martin, Luis Rodriguez, and Arturo Carlos. This is Zach Wilson throwing to the far side of the field. Run out of bounds is Michael Carter.
Up front, they smell blood, and they know that they can get after the Jets' offensive line. You're a one-dimensional football team right now in a stadium that drafted him number 2.
Carter. Not a whole lot going on there. That's Cameron Hayward. Offense that has gotten better as this game has moved along.
Yeah, their pressure rate in this game has been about 44%. Really upped it today and have been the difference.
3rd and 6. Wilson throwing, got his man across the 40, 45, midfield, and brought down inside.
A big spot puts it, the ball location for Garrett Wilson. Unbelievable. You know, I'm surprised. Minkah Fitzpatrick was the robber on that play. What does that mean? He was the free player down low.
Play now from the Pittsburgh 42. Wilson, short pop, off the hands of Tyler Conklin, the tight end.
How do you respond when the table has completely flipped? Last throw on 3rd down from Wilson to Wilson.
Breece Hall going nowhere.
A chance. There is 0 run game from the New York Jets. I know you don't just want to drop back over and over and over.
3rd and 14. Wilson on the move, going to tuck it and run inside the 40 to the
tackle, and the Jets are forced to go for it here on 4th and 7.
They need the 32-yard line for a Wilson throwing on the slant. He's got his man inside the 20-yard line. It's Corey Davis.
And then he goes right inside. A really nice job of setting up Arthur Millette right there. Beautiful pass.
22-yard pickup. The give is to Breece Hall. Hall gets a block inside the 10, inside the 5. Look,
this is the second time they've run this play with Michael Carter, the other halfback on this team, leading the way. Corey Davis.
Carter pushing into the end zone for the touchdown. There is a penalty marker down.
False start.
Offense. This gets on his toes, and that's all it takes. Critical mistake.
Wilson looking, throwing, batted down by Fitzpatrick. Flag down. This one is down at the 1-yard line.
I think it's going to be a legal man downfield by the right tackle.
Ineligible man downfield. Offense, number 69. A 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
Jets are 1st and goal on the 11-yard line.
To the outside. That one didn't have a prayer of connecting. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Be just beside himself. I mean, what a perfect answer drive here to start
from the 11. Quick pass to the outside. That's complete. Berrios to the 5.
One thing you have to be encouraged right now, if you're a Jets fan, on this drive, on money down, to try and get the Jets in the end zone.
Looking left, throwing, touchdown, Corey Davis.
He's going to fake out to create traffic, and then he's going to come right back inside, and Cameron Sutton doesn't have a chance. That is a really nice, has been excellent on that drive.
The kick is good. The Jets do get their answer.
Goodness.
Gunnar Olszewski is deep. And will not return this one. He takes a knee to come up with some sort of a stop. Pickett throws. That's complete. Near side of the field and pushing forward across the 30-yard line is Deontay Johnson.
Job of getting outside of pressure by using his athletic ability.
Quick pass to the other side of the field, and that's Johnson again, and Johnson has a first down across the 35 to the 30.
Like Johnson is one of the more underrated receivers that doesn't get the field on a lot of those go balls and those fade balls. He is a
Pickett to throw. On the move, gonna run it, and out of bounds. Looks like just
Williams is running on this play. He's an interior defensive lineman. And Kenny Pickett's a pretty good athlete. And look at Quinnen Williams. You think he wants to win, Greg?
Going to hand it off this time for Najee Harris. Makes it out to about the 43-yard line. That'll put him regulation.
We've seen what Zach Wilson was able to do on third downs. You know, this is a huge third down right here for Mike.
Pickett throwing outside, caught. George Pickens.
I've seen from Wilson making a play in big moments. That has been there all game.
First and goal. They give it to Hall. Hall to the 5. Hall pulls his way to about the 2-yard line. Clock continues to move. Jets with all 3 of their timeouts remaining. It's Hall in the backfield. They'll give it to Hall. Looking for the end zone, and did he get there? He lost the football. Looks like Tyler Conklin may have recovered the ball.
Yeah, but in my eyes, the ball crossed the plane of the goal line before it came out. He was reaching, and as he was reaching, to me, the ball.
Ruling on the field is that the runner had fumbled it forward, and a different player recovered it. It's brought back to the spot of the fumble. Timeout, New York Jets. That's their second, the 32nd timeout.
So there's the ruling from Brad Rogers. The Jets have one timeout remaining, as do the Steelers. Let's take another look.
Yeah, watch as he just at the end reaches the ball out, and in my eyes, the ball, as he's reaching for the goal line, it gets over the plane. Watch at the very last moment there. The nose gets over.
Wow. Let's talk to Gene Steratore about it. Gene, you there?
Yes, I am, guys. And I think, Adam, you make a great point. The one goal line shot that we get, the running back appears to still have possession of the football when he reaches for the goal line before it gets knocked loose. And I agree with you, Adam and Greg. If that ball breaks the goal line at all, the nose of that ball, it's a touchdown and the play's dead.
And now it has been ruled a touchdown.
Game clock operator, please put 16 seconds on the game clock, please. 16 seconds.
Gene Steratore, thanks very much. It is a touchdown for the New York Jets.
Greg, if you think about what the Jets have done here in the fourth quarter, 11-play drive, 91 yards, 10-play drive, 68 yards, and big throw after big throw by Zach Wilson when it just looked like the Steelers took control of this game in the third quarter.
The air has been taken out of this crowd here at Acrisure Stadium. Jets with the lead, going for a 4-point advantage. Zerline. and it is good. Let's go back and take one more look at that touchdown.